Oh my god! You gotta start with the worst first. Worst has to go first. It's definitely Thor, right? Thor: The Dark World. It was important, I felt like, to like Thor, because a lot of shit happened. But ultimately, you know. Did you say the Hulk is garbage? Have you not seen that movie? You know what? I'm not doing this. Hulk is F tier. You guys are fucking crazy. I mean, if I have to, I would say Captain Marvel. It did have some cool shit in it, but it's definitely D tier. Alright, so what else do we have down there with it? Oh, Iron Man 2. Free. If I had to pay anything else, I would least likely pay to watch Iron Man 2 again. Yep, Jon Favreau. Ant-Man 2 is contention for bottom 5. Oh, come on, Landonio. So, if we're going for what I would actually pay to see again, it definitely has to be Iron Man 3. Right? Iron Man 3. And I don't have a problem. I mean, I have a problem with Iron Man 3, but my problem is just with that the last reveal. The last kick in the nuts. Captain America Mr. Friday, Thor 1, and Cap 1 C tier. Damn. You guys are sounding like some geniuses over there. You guys are sounding like some fucking geniuses over there. Both of these movies are hella good, but the movies that come after them are so much better. So much better. I love Cap 1 as well. I also love Thor. But in the scheme of things, if we're going just like, yo, run it, I feel like they fit their part. I would say Ant-Man. Ant-Man is a little better, I feel like, but it definitely fits the role. It's definitely a better origin movie in most lights, if you ask me. Now this is where it gets dicey, right? So definitely neither of the Spider-Man movies. Avengers is not that low. Hulk could be down there. Infinity War, no. Black Panther, Soldier, Ant-Man and Wasp, possibly. Thor Ragnarok.
Oh my
Then you have Endgame. I liked Iron Man 3 too. Edward Norton Hulk ill. I also think this movie's down there. I'm glad you said that. I really like this movie. I like Edward Norton Hulk. I hate the fact that he had to be recasted. I hate the fact that it feels so distant from all the other Marvel movies, but I still feel like it's a good movie. And I feel like all these movies are definitely in the same strain. All of these movies are 100% for me in the same strain. Except maybe Avengers Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron is good. And for me, I think I like it better than most people because I feel like it expands already, right? Like, we think we've seen everything in Avengers 1, right? We thought, like, man, it can't get any crazier than this. And then they introduced, like, the twins and then the Hulkbuster fight and all. It was too much. Ultron definitely, god damn it, Landonio, Ultron definitely gets better. It definitely gets better on rewatch. So, for a disclaimer, I feel like this movie is 0.5, but I definitely think it's like right here. I think it's like a higher end C. I liked it better, or maybe just like a tad bit better than the original Ant-Man. James Spader was godlike as Ultron. Why don't you? What's wrong with Guardians 2? What did Guardians 2 do wrong? Dude, Guardians 2. I watched Guardians 2 on a screen, and in somebody's house, and I was like, this shit is actually amazing. It's beautiful. But I do believe Guardians 2 is down here, though. I think it's on the line. I think it's just on the line. I honestly think it's on the line. I think these last 3 movies kind of go up, right? So it's like C, still C, higher C, still higher C, and then these are on the lower end. And Guardians 2 is hella good. Like, Guardians 2, the soundtrack, oh my, I think about that soundtrack at least once a month, or a song from it. But I just relate it to Guardians. And on top of that, like, the ongoing, you guys do know about the ongoing Easter egg that people are still trying to figure out the spans from Guardians 1 and 2, right? Oh man, that movie, I like that movie. This is getting tough because I just saw something else that I will put down. Doctor Strange was forgettable, Mr. Friday? What? Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange is C? Are you serious? Oh man, this is tough. So I'm leaning on Doctor Strange or Spider-Man Homecoming. I love both of these movies. And it's maybe because I've seen it a billion times. It's like in a half. It's like in a half. I don't know where to put it. I don't think Homecoming is an A. I don't think in the scope, like, of all the movies now, I don't think Homecoming is an A. I think it's like mid to high B. You can't put it on the line. I want to put it right here. I love Homecoming. I love Homecoming too. I love Homecoming. I love Homecoming probably more than anybody in this fucking chat right now. Don't you start with me. You don't love it enough? I'm not gonna say I think Homecoming is actually B. Remember Peter Parker getting crushed by the rubble in Homecoming and he starts crying because he doesn't think he can push it off? I definitely remember that. I know it's all borrowed from a panel and everything. So, Doctor Strange. Right. So, Spider-Man Homecoming. Doctor Strange. Oh man, this is getting tough. I think. Hold on, I'm thinking about this. Don't even think about putting Iron Man in B tier. I mean, A50 says it is B tier. How was it turned into trash? I never said any movie was trash. Civil War was boring. Come on, bro. Don't lie. Don't lie on the internet. Black Panther. B. I would say high B, but still B. Civil War gets worse the more you think about it. Nah. Look. Once again, I still think that you guys are forgetting the curve. You guys are actually forgetting the curve. By itself, I think Black Panther is an A. I think Black Panther is a low A. But I think on the curve is still a B. So I stand by that. Wasn't crazy. I loved Black Panther. I saw it in theaters 5 times. All these movies have the same effect on me. Like when it comes to the scheme of like the Marvel universe, right? The whole grand scheme of things, Black Panther was more of a side story. I ain't saying all of that. I ain't saying it was a side story. I'm saying that in the scheme of the entire cinematic universe, that's still ridiculously high. Damn, this is getting hard. I'm just doing this because I want to have a competent list to look at. Go to the gulag. Oh, damn. Look, man. This is all a matter of opinion. You ain't gotta agree. I think Endgame was a super fan service movie. Endgame was 100% fan service. Everything that happened in it, the payoff was amazing. Don't get me wrong. I agree with the payoff. But it's definitely a fan service movie. And I can tell y'all right now that Infinity War is better than Endgame. The conclusion just was not bad as, say, you know what I'm saying, some people would take, like, you know, other shit. But Endgame is definitely not as good as Infinity War. Just FYI. Actually, I'm going to put Guardians before Black Panther. Because I think, like I said, I think they're around the same. Damn, this is tough. Oh my god. The Avengers part is fucking killing me. That's the thing that's killing me the most. Because I love Civil War. Iron Man is a class. Actually, that's hard. This is fucking hard. This is really hard, guys. Guardians is an A. All of these movies right here can be interchangeable with A. Cut the wire, Steve. Man, y'all cracked me up. The rest are just better. Civil War, look, I'm literally like, man, because the way it's looking, the rest just seems like it's falling into place. Civil War, I'm going to put here. And Civil War is, like I said, for me, we're already in the A territory. Ever since like halfway through Guardians to Black Panther to Civil War, we're already in the A territory. I say we go up to A. We're going to start with this bad boy. This is low A. Like in the frame of like this list, this is right there with these other movies. It's still low A. And Thor Ragnarok is good. I don't think it did anything crazy for the world building, but I felt like it made characters like evolve. Uh, and it definitely changed the pace of what was happening in the world of Thor. So I really like it. It's a damn good movie. You don't get why people like that movie? Wow, you don't get why people like Civil War. Civil War was fucking amazing. Dude, when I know Civil War was amazing because when I was watching it, I did I celebrated and then I got sad because I saw Captain America fight Iron Man. I was like, yo, oh, fuck, dude. Like, that movie gave me every emotion. Like, it did. And it introduced Black Panther and it showed you why he is so godlike. Like, they made Black Panther godlike before he was even introduced in the movie. You know, I know people who did not know Black Panther was introduced in Civil War. There's people that did not know that. They literally only saw Black Panther. I like the villain. The villain was more methodical. He was legitimately, he fulfilled his purpose. He won. Like, he won. He literally won. And it introduced Spider-Man. Civil War gave us one of the dopest fight scenes ever. Oh my god, dude. Bucky in the building? Are you crazy? Oh, bro. I can't God disrespecting Civil War. Civil War? You ain't ready for Civil War, Humble Bunny. You're not ready for Humble. You're not ready. You can't be. You don't want to be and you can't be. So, oh man, this is tough. Alright, so I'm gonna go Spider-Man Far From Home, which is actually the best fucking Spider-Man movie ever. I don't give a fuck what you say. Hands down. No questions asked. To the fucking mountaintop. Spider-Man is, bar none, the best Spider-Man movie ever. Even with my love for Miles Morales now. I fuck with Miles Morales now. I still... Spider-Man Far From Home fucking hit everything. It hit everything. It hit everything. I'm sorry. Spider-Man 2 is good. But Spider-Man Far From Home is better. There's nothing you can... There is the best live-action Spider-Man movie. To me, it's just the best Spider-Man movie. They gave you everything. They gave you a proper character with Mysterio. They gave you the evolution of the character. The story gets pushed further along. The world... Man, it did everything. No, I'm just trying... Alright, say what you want. Do you know... I'm still mad at Oliver and Nerd Josh to this day. Because we went to see fucking Spider-Man Far From Home and these motherfuckers didn't want to see it in 3D. They did want to see it in 3D. Shit, this is tough. So I'm going to go with Avengers Endgame. Only because I feel like it wasn't like a successful end, but like it was just a fan service movie. It was a fan service movie. It's still good. I still love it. It still did everything. But it's a fan service movie. So now, right after that, Captain America Winter Soldier. Captain America Winter Soldier is so next level. My bad. I meant Captain America Winter Soldier. It's so next level. When I tell you, Offcast called me from the Philippines. He called me from the Philippines on Facebook and he said, Steve, the first 15 minutes of Captain America Winter Soldier is the best movie I've seen in years. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Bro, Winter Soldier is, dude, like, in all honesty, I could definitely talk about a bunch of these. I could talk about Black Panther the same way that I talked about Spider-Man, right? I could do that. I can give you everything from Civil War just the same, right? Like, it gets a little harder down with these movies. I can still give you Captain America. I can give you the Hulk part. I can give you a little bit of Iron Man 3. I can give you some Iron Man 2. This chat is better stop disrespecting Iron Man 1. Top 3 movies of the entire MCU. Oh! Boom. I don't see how... You wouldn't even be watching half of these movies if it wasn't for this movie. And 2 and 3 couldn't live up to 1. That's how you know a movie is ridiculous. When you can't even make another movie to live up to it. Iron Man has to be in S. You cannot. Somebody be like, yo, man, I really like Boruto more than I like Naruto. I'm like, that's a fucking lie. Like, that's actually a lie. Boruto wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Naruto. That's disrespectful to Naruto. Anyways, story for another time. All right, here we go. This is all nostalgia. Right now, pick the one that would hype me more. Don't be a tease. Okay, okay. It's actually pretty neck and neck, but I will put Avengers: Infinity War before I put the original Avengers movie. Done. Done. Infinity War wasn't an S? I don't know about that. I've not been blue balled that hard since Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. And this hurt me more. This actually hurt me more. I was watching The Two Towers. Like, I watched The Two Towers. And I was hype, right? They were doing a lot of fucking walking with no shoes and fireworks. And that shit was cute. But at the end, I was just like, this shit sucked. This shit sucked. Like, I was mad. I was like, I gotta come back and watch another movie. I was not happy to wait for The Two Towers. These motherfuckers walked on top of a hill and said, on to the Two Towers. That shit was whack. Right? But when I tell you that, like, Avengers, I've never felt that way watching a movie. Like, the only way that I could get to these emotions was because of, like, Iron Man and stuff like that. But the Avengers, bro, I'm sorry, it's too good. Like, this Joss Whedon became a fucking legend. That continuous Ultimate Alliance fucking team up scene, I have never screamed that hard. I have never screamed that hard. I wanted to punch people. That movie made me violent. That shit was crazy. Where were you? Where were you when you saw the team up scene? When they go from Hawkeye to like Iron Man to like Hulk and Thor fighting on top and to him hitting the ground. Come on, bro. Really? Avengers 1 was like the dream. Like, don't get me wrong, all these other movies were the dream, but I feel like Iron Man is definitely going to be an S, right? It's definitely going to be an S because it started it. I feel like Captain America or Winter Soldier, like this and Civil War were like the epitome of like Captain America movies. Like, I don't know a better way Captain America has been even in the comic books, honestly. And Infinity War is godlike. I think it's literally, it's just one of those movies that like, I did not, you expected what happened in Infinity War to happen? Tell me that. Tell me who expected Thanos to come and fucking smoke the heroes. Who typed that shit in the chat? Nobody knew that shit, man. Yeah, but look, you said you knew everything would be okay, but did you think it would happen that way in that first movie in Infinity War? I don't think so. I don't think so. What if they had another villain? They've definitely hit people with the okie doke before. Just saying, you don't know that. What if like I was thinking, because I'm always forward thinking about this. I'm like, what if we go see this movie and Thanos gets there and it's like somebody else? That's the kind of shit that I was expecting. I was like, man, he might have somebody, he might be working with somebody else. I was thinking we gonna see this living tribunal, you know what I'm saying? Like them introduce new people. Like for me, like I went into that movie like, all right, they can do all of these things. Which one are they gonna do? Is Thanos the real bad? I mean, I don't know. That's the way I saw it though. It could have been death. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was going. That's why I was like, he's probably gonna. The reason that I knew Thanos was the villain. This is gonna sound great. The reason that I knew Thanos was the bad guy was at the end of Avengers 1. The guy says, they say to challenge Earth is to court death. Before they showed that next scene, I said, that's Thanos. So I was thinking at the end of this that he was just gonna be like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to get with death, bro. I need that shit. I think they've been doing a good job of like kind of trying to throw us off the trail of where they're going with these movies. Especially considering they technically already have kind of spoilers out there because they have so many people that read their comics. So I feel like they just get even more points for me. Would you have liked it more if death was Thanos' motivation? No. I think that once again, but that would have been in Endgame, right? And once again, I felt like Endgame, the payoff for Endgame was like a sigh of relief. In Infinity War, it was like, Jesus Christ, right? I feel so this is Dark Link. He says, I feel one of the main reasons that Infinity War was as good as it is because we needed to see our heroes lose. Facts. And not just a simple loss. I mean a repeated gut punch and heart ripped out level of loss. Shit was crazy. 100% facts. I walked out of the movie theater and I didn't know what to do.